You ready? We will not lose, let it sink in. Never back down, we don't play around. Coming for the dub and the crown. Battle for the win, we the kingpin. We will not lose, let it sink in. Never back down, we don't play around. Coming for the dub and the crown. We will not lose, let it sink in.
Hi there, welcome to this week's Game Changers. I'm Mike Olmstead.
And I'm Lauren Burgess. Mike, this week we're headed back to Southeast Kansas for another state competition. This time it's flag football. What do you know about flag football?
That it's football and there are flags. Hey,
Thanks.
let's just set the scene for you before we get into any action. Placer Center, Pittsburg State, the site for these 18 teams that were part of the fun. That's more than 200 athletes who got the chance to show off those skills. Organizers divided the indoor practice facility into 4 separate fields so they could get in as much action as possible. These folks have been preparing for this tournament for about 3 weeks. Special Olympics Kansas Director of Competitions and Training, Brent Kaiser.
Yeah, a lot of people flying around, a lot of passing, and it's a little bit different than the general football rules, but I think that's the biggest thing. The pace of the game is really fast, and it's you can underestimate that a little bit on how action-packed it is. And our athletes here, we have some really high-level athletes here that are participating, and I think I would encourage somebody to come out and watch our athletes play.
Let's dive into the action. Our first game featured the Air Capital Flyers versus the Johnson County Parks and Rec Department Storming Rangers. The scoring gets started with a long pass for the touchdown. Now it's Johnson County's chance to get in on the action, but it's picked off by the Flyers, who are going to run it back again for another touchdown. But Johnson County wasn't going to let that early turnover stop them. A quick handoff to the running back, who turns on the jets, and after slipping and sliding past a couple of defenders, he's able to run it in for a TD, helping them close that gap on the scoreboard after getting a stop on defense. Johnson County back with the ball. The team wasted no time marching down the field. From a few yards out, the quarterback tosses it to his open receiver in the end zone for a touchdown. And that gets the team and their fans pumped up. How about some action now from the Flyers? Free deep in their own territory, the quarterback with the toss out to his receiver, who turns on the jets and is off to the end zone for another Flyers touchdown. The back and forth action continues in this game. Johnson County with the ball again. Quarterback directing traffic. He steps back looking for an open receiver, and he's looking to go long. And what does he find? His receiver far down the field, who catches it and runs it in for another Storming Rangers touchdown. And that may have been the momentum Johnson County needed in this game, because they were able to get a stop on defense and get the ball right back. And look at this play. The quarterback steps back, passes it to the receiver down the field, and despite being double teamed by the defense, they're able to complete the catch for a touchdown. Also getting some props from the defender for completing that catch. Now it's the Flyers' turn to see if they can come up with another score. And after the offense and defense get set in the right place, the snap to the quarterback, who steps back and makes the throw. But it's the defense who comes up big on this play and makes the interception and has nothing but green turf in front of him, and is able to run it back for another Storming Rangers touchdown. A lot of scoring in this game from both of these teams, and we are not finished. How about another offensive drive from the Storming Rangers? The quarterback with the short pass to his receiver, who gets the mismatch on the defenders for the easy catch and score. Now it's the Flyers' turn. One more chance for a late score, but the Storming Rangers weren't going to let that happen. Another interception, and despite a late effort to try and stop the score, Johnson County is able to run it in for a TD. If you like the offense on this game, Johnson County goes on to win 30-20, and the players and the coach have big goals for the day.
I like our chances. The previous 2 years, the first year we won the championship, and this last year we got second place. So I like our chances this year. We've been practicing really hard.
So you played your first game. How did it go?
It went really good.
Yeah. So what do you think about your chances today, as you guys have more games coming up?
I think we have pretty big chances.
All right, second game of the day now. This one between the Saline County Blue Thunder and the Douglas County Jayhawks. Saline County trying a little trickery right out of the gate after running around a bit. QB just, I sense a flip. It is a flip, so Patrick Mahomes-ish. He's everything he's able to break through. The receiver run downhill for a touchdown, even giving a high five to the officials on his way back. After a good defensive stand, it's Saline County back on offense. Quarterback waits patiently for one of his receivers to come open, runs around a little more, finds an open man downfield, and that's a wide open TD. We've got more Saline County highlights coming your way this time. It's a little handoff action, a little run around. Running back turns on the Jets. He's down the sideline all the way to the end zone. That's a Thunder touchdown. Thunder weren't finished just yet. Back on offense, they go. Same quarterback, different receiver. 2 words. Same result. Throw, catch, run, touchdown, Saline County. And they are absolutely rolling at this point. Team wasn't just getting it done on offense. How about a little love for the other side of the ball? That would be the defense. Douglas County's quarterback steps back to pass. Man in her face, she's going to complete the pass to a receiver downfield, but Fender going to come in, rip that ball away from him, and he's going to run it in for another touchdown. Back on offense this time. Wait for it. It's all about it. Nice pass. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. All right. You see your final. Saline pitching the shutout over Douglas County.
Now on to game 3 of the day. It's featured the Hayes Buffaloes versus the Wichita Independents. And here's the Wichita Independents, who fake a couple of handoffs and finally give it to the running back, who had all the space she needed and showed off her speed, making the long run to get into the end zone for a touchdown. She wasn't tired because she ran all the way back down the field to celebrate with her teammates. We love to see the energy and support. Now it's Hayes' turn to show us what they've got, and they've also wanted to showcase the running back, who takes the inside lane and makes his way down the field, outrunning all the defenders to make his way into the end zone for a TD. And that got the crowd fired up and even got him a high five from the official. And it was time to get back on defense, who prevented Wichita from scoring. So Hayes back on offense. But before the center snapped the ball, Wichita wanted to make sure they had the right personnel on the field and get a few last-minute instructions from coach. You know, once everyone was in place, it was game on, and the defense came out ready to rush the quarterback. But with a defender in his face, he's somehow able to find one of his receivers a short distance down the field, complete the pass, giving him just enough space to squeeze across the goal line for a Buffaloes touchdown. Now it's Wichita's chance to see if they can get back on the scoreboard. The Independents deep in their own territory, the quarterback with the fake toss to the running back, but it's the second running back who comes in running the reverse that's going to get the ball, and it didn't take him long to turn on the Jets and make his way down the field for a Wichita touchdown. He wasted no time getting back to the huddle to be with the rest of his team, and the back and forth of this game continues. It's Hayes' turn to be on offense, and the quarterback looking to throw. He's going to toss it out to the running back, who turns to the outside and manages to elude one defender and make his way to the end for a TD. And let's see if Wichita can answer on their next possession. From deep in their own territory, the QB is going to hand it off to one of his running backs, and thanks to a little help of blocking, he's going to make his way down the field for a touchdown.
Well done, speedster.
The Wichita running backs were really showing off their speed in this game. And how about some more action from the Independents and those running backs, just the run game today. And we've been talking about not the first one getting the ball, but the second player coming in on the reverse, and she's going to do a little tiptoe action to get past the defender, get some blocking help, and make the touchdown. And that deserves some high fives on the way back to the bench as the defense took the field, but Hayes was thinking Wichita wasn't the only ones who had speed to show off. Check out this run from this player, who broke out so fast and quick that our cameras couldn't even catch up with him. He's going to march in for a Buffaloes touchdown and get a high five from the ref on his way back downfield. Back to Wichita, and you guessed it, it's another running play, but hey, if you've got speed, why not use it to your advantage? Check out this young lady who's going to run to the far side of the field and make her way all the way down to the end zone for an Independence touchdown.
Independence had 600 yards rushing.
Yes, and we have a tight one on our hands, though. Wichita is ready to do some more running. They are back on offense again, and it may seem like we're talking about the same play, but we promise this is not a replay. The Independents are showing off their speed again. Running back fakes to the right and fakes to the left. And down the field she goes for another touchdown for Wichita. And Wichita wins a close one over Hayes, 28-19. That's your final score, and the players were happy with how things went.
It went really well. We did a couple different runs, and we had more than one person score a touchdown, so that was good. Didn't do as good on defense, but we did really good on offense. So.
Time for game number 4. High cheerleaders. We have 2 local teams squaring off. New Hope Bulldogs out of Pitt against the Haven Support Services. Things got started early for the Bulldogs. Quick handoff for the running back. Wastes no time going downfield, easily into the end zone for a touchdown. Yep, I feel you. It's going to give him some love from his teammates as well. It should, the other team and the ref as well. Bulldogs weren't finished scoring. This is a crazy play from the quarterback. After getting the snap from center, going to step back, run away from a defender, run to his right, look downfield for a receiver. It isn't open, so he's going to run left, look back downfield. Notice his man is wide open. He completes the catch. That's a touchdown. And more celebration. Well done. A lot of running for everyone, but it pays off for a score. Now it's Haven Support Services' turn. They're going to go with an old-fashioned handoff, center to QB, to running back, who says, check out my wheels. That's actually what he said, check out my wheels. All the way in for a TD. That puts Haven on the board. So coming back a little bit. Team says, well, that play worked once. I wonder if it'll work again. And again, they actually said those words. Except this time, instead of running it down the right side of the field, running back. Heads left. That proved to be the right move as he gets in for another score. But New Hope had some more trick plays they wanted to show off. Snap to the QB, hands it off to the running back, flips it out to the quarterback, has run downfield into some open space. You can see that that was another touchdown. High fives all around. New Hope, they're the New Hope trick play Bulldogs, right?
Yep.
See that? A little jab. Oh, do we have some lateral action? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, it's kind of a broken play, end around, keeps the goggles on. There you go. All right, so here we go. Haven Sports Services now. You know Top Gun, the movie?
Yep.
He's got the need for speed. What do you say, 2-9? All business. Okay. Yeah, just another day at the office. Just another day at the office. Yep. Yep.
Patience is
I'm the man. I'm the man. Here we go again. New Haven again. Quick handoff. Is it the same play? It is the same result. 2-9, racking up some digits. He's padding the stats. Again, all business. Act like you've been there before, young man. That actually looked like the same play. All right, here we go. There's a New Haven again. And our man 2-9, you know, if you subtract 9 from 2, you know what that is? 7. 7 points. There you go. All right, here goes. The Bulldogs now. This guy, our guy with the goggles. He's racking. He runs a lot to get about a 25-yard score. Attaboy 2. Happy for you. It's another touchdown for them. Haven's turn. They said, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And once again, those were the exact same words that they said. Our boy 2-9.
in the end zone again.
Yeah.
Can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped. Final score of this one. Boy, this was a fun one. Haven over New Hope, 24-22. Next game.
Those were the qualifying games. Let's get to some medal matchups. Our first one put the Air Capital Flyers against the Johnson County Parks and Rec Department Storming Rangers, and the Flyers wasted no time getting on the board early. How about another score from the Flyers with the quarterback toss to the receiver for a touchdown? And the Flyers were definitely thinking all offense, because here they are looking to score again. Johnson County says not so fast, gets the interception to take it all the way down for a touchdown. We have a close game early on, and at the end of the first half, Johnson County leads the game 8-7 over Air Capital, but Air Capital would come back big in the second half to win the gold medal. So let's hear from their QB.
I like handing off for the run, and I also like throwing deep to my receivers. I've been with these guys for a while. You know, they bring a lot of joy and laughter, and they just brighten you up every day.
All right, we got another gold medal matchup. This one between Haven Support Services and the Wichita Independents. Look at this leaping catch from Wichita right out of the gate. That's a quick score. There's some jets being displayed by that young man. He's feeling it. Why shouldn't you? You're up 7-0. Wichita said, if you like good catches, we have a lot of them. A lot of things being said in this game. And how about this young man, number 4, airing it out, falling down for the score. Great catch. Great catch. Still at it. Haven defenders. Oh my goodness, that's another touchdown. I think you're about to get another All-American catch. Haven defender puts his hands up, prevents the touchdown. Nope, this is the next play, sorry. That's another Wichita score. Great catch by that young man. Wichita would cruise in the gold medal game, by the way. The final score, Wichita shutting out Haven 20-0.
And our last medal matchup of the day put the Topeka Stars against the New Hope Bulldogs. And we're going to get a little trickery right out of the gate. The quarterback takes the snap and hands off to the running back, who passes it to the quarterback, who has made it all the way down the field and into the end zone for a TD. But New Hope says our QB can throw a long ways too. So check out how far this pass goes. And once the receiver catches it, he is gone and out of here in the end zone for a touchdown. We have ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Topeka can do when they get the ball back. A high snap to the quarterback, but that didn't seem to bother him too much as he zooms pass out to his receiver, who makes a semi-jumping catch, and then he makes a few moves to get around the defense to make his way into the end zone for another TD. And if you like that quarterback to receiver connection, then you're going to like this next play, because same quarterback, same receiver, same result. Touchdown, Topeka. And they would hold on to this win 29-12 to take home the gold medal.
Sticking with the football team, our executive producer here at the station, Priscilla Mace, and photographer Trenton Phillips decided to ask the athletes some hard-hitting questions about the upcoming NFL season.
Who's your favorite team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Probably would have to be the Falcons, because that's who I originally started for a Little League team that was the Falcons, and we was based off the Falcons, so.
New York Jets.
And who's your favorite player?
I would say Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
My favorite player all time, probably Joe Namath.
Joe Namath.
Hopefully Kansas City bounce back here.
There seem to be a lot of repeats, so might be the Chiefs or the Packers, or I don't know.
I want to say my Jets, but the Kansas City Chiefs will probably get pretty hot.
Hitting questions. So I think the first one is, who is your favorite team?
Don't have one. Never grew up. I liked multiple teams. Didn't have one really close when I grew up. Closest one were Cincinnati Bengals. So yeah.
And then
dating myself too.
And who is your favorite player? Also on the Bengals?
I don't have a favorite player or flavor because they're all younger than me. So I don't. But I will tell you this: if I had to pick one that I'm really rooting for, and that goes into the next question of who I think will win the Super Bowl this year. And Priscilla is back in the booth, and she's going to hate that I'm going to say this.
Oh no!
But it is Josh Allen deserves one.
I like that actually.
Kid deserves one.
I agree.
Yeah,
They're
Chiefs fans
super
hate
close.
that too. My apologies, just how I feel. All right, favorite team?
I also am the same with you. I really don't have any favorites. I know, no fun. I'd say favorite team though, just being from Missouri, I got to go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. Or in Kansas.
I know, they'll be in Kansas, but.
Favorite player?
Again, don't have a favorite, but I really like the rookie for the Raiders, quarterback Fernando Mendoza.
Indiana kid, love him. Yep.
Exactly, just for his personality more or less, so I'm excited to see what he can do on the field in the Pro League. And then Super Bowl, I mean, Magician doesn't reveal its tricks and secrets, but I'm going to go with Denver Broncos.
So, how are you a magician?
Well, I'm just not going to get into the details of why I think they're going to.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to leave you guys on Denver Broncos, and that's it.
All right, folks, we thank you as always for watching. That will do it for this week's show. What we have next week?
That's a great question. I guess we'll both find out next week.
I think it's bowling.
Yep, exactly.
Yep,
We're going
I
to talk
smell
bowling. So I guess we'll just have to see you guys next week.